offer pranams to our Gurudev, Om Vishnu Padri Datti Swami, Subhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, our older Guru Bhagavan, all devotees, Dandavat pranams. So, actual Vrindavan means from here, Keshigat, to Kalyara, like a triangle, is called Panchakosi Vrindavan. All main pastimes mentioned, especially 10th canto, especially in connection with Madhurya Ras, is this area. So to live, just to visit here is so much fortune. What to speak of living here. Therefore, all main pastimes, like today we are here in Rasa Lila, the separation of Radha Krishna, again, the meeting, there's many pastimes here in Srinagar, Keshigat just here. So just to visit these places, so much good fortune. What to speak of living here. So each place has its influence, its power. In 11th canto, Krishna's instructions to Uddhav, even Krishna's instructions to Arjuna about the modes of nature, places are so important. Place have so much influence. Like, if you live in a graveyard or what do you call a pub, a nightclub, huh? Put up his caravan there in Badger. It's like pure tamasic place. You live there, automatically Tamagun will come. That place have influence. Then you live in a Rajasic place, like what? City, like marketplace, too much shouting, too much ego, stock exchange, people frenzy, money, wealth, power. So this Rajagun, you go there, Rajagun will influence. You go to Sattvic place like forest, lake, river, ocean, Sattvagun comes. But superior to these are the Nirgun places, the temples of Lord Vishnu. So this Nirgun place, you stay automatically remembrance of Krishna. Sattvagun, so Tamagun give bewilderment, confusion, madness. Rajagun give too much desire. Sattvagun give religiosity, peacefulness. But Nirgun place give Hari Bhakti. Remembrance will come. That's why Goswamis all living here, especially Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami. And all Goswamis visiting here, because all Goswamis also like sadhusa. So here Rupa Goswami is speaking Katha Radhanavnahi, living there. So they are too much attached to this place. Some say Radha Kunj is highest, that may be there, but Radhika's glories in Bhagavatam mention this place. Because where you live, you have to a little bit be loyal to that place. So in that sense, because Bhagavatam directly mentioned this place, then all Goswamis live here. When Nityananda came, where he stayed, where he visited, here. When Mahaprabhu came, where he stayed, here. So you think how much important is this few square miles we live in. We're too much lucky Didi got a place here. This is Radharani's arrangement. So, of all places, Brajmandal is Vaikuntha, Janatuvara, Madhupuri. This Madhupuri, this Vrindavan, Mathura, even higher than Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha there is no birth pastimes of Krishna. That is only here in Mathura. And this Vrindavan, even higher than Mathura. Here is all pastimes like Raslila, everything we are hearing. And even, how they say, even higher than this Vrindavan is Govardhan. There, Ihapani Premamrita Plavana. There is two types of Raslila. Here's Sadhani Ras, where all type of gopis came. But in Govardhan there's Vasanti Ras, where only Radhika's group can enter. So this Seva Kunj is so much important place. Didi was saying like a few days ago, that one morning Didi used to always do parikrama. Seva Kunj also, but mostly around the Damodara. Every morning for years, she would do 108, 208 parikrams. So early morning she was there in Seva Kunj. Then she saw Gurudev come very early. And he hid herself, and Gurudev came with a servant. Then Gurudev took off his cloth and just in his kopans he did dandavats and rolling in the dust of that Seva Kunj. Very early in the morning when nobody is there. Now many people go at that time. So this Seva Kunj, this is Radharani's place. So without Radharani's mercy, who can come here? Who can stay here? So nighttime, it's so confidential. All birds, animals, especially monkeys, want to speak of human beings. Everybody leaves. We think it's not true, but you live in Yogamaya, then you realize. I also used to think, people say, but not true. Then we were doing construction in Yogamaya, and then they say, just stay there, make sure monkeys don't disturb the new cement. Because always we're here for art. Then arti time, ding ding, then I saw, it was like a tsunami, a brown tsunami of monkeys. Hundreds and hundreds of them just pouring out of Seva Kunj, coming over the walls, going somewhere, wherever they go, Yamuna side. Then I believe, wow, this is true. All living entities live. So Gurudev used to say, some people, they think, oh, it was Radha Krishna doing their lila every night. So some people think, I will cheat. Without gaining the proper qualification by force, I will go there and see. So this is generally not recommended. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, everyone could not see his chanting and dancing in the house of Srivas. Only his devotees, pure Vaishnava, they were allowed in. Mahaprabhu ordered Srivas strongly, lock the door. So sometimes people would try to sneak in. Many people would come, the door would lock, they would criticize. Oh, I know what Srivas is doing. They know this, it's actually Madhumati Tantra, one mystic perfection. You chant a mantra to bring girls from the heavenly planets. That's what they're doing in there. And so much hoo-ha, so much shouting, they're drinking and enjoying. They would criticize the Vaishnavas. Others would say, Bhagavan is sleeping, why they're shouting so loudly, they'll disturb him. Now it's Chaturmas, Bhagavan rests for 4 months. This way, people would come and criticize, they would go, a new group would come, they would criticize. Then some few pious souls would say, no, what's the use in criticizing, brother? The truth is we have no good fortune, we cannot see the dancing of Nimai Pandit and the Vaishnavas. So some people would try to enter by force. There was one brahmachari. He was called Dudahari. Dudahari means who only drinks milk, nothing else. Again and again he was Brahman and brahmachari. Again and again he asked Srivas, please one time let me see the dancing of the Lord. Again and again he asked. Then Srivas, okay, no problem. Just hide here in the corner. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing again and again, he said, I'm not feeling the happiness of Sankirtan. I think some Vijati. Vijati means unfavorable person is here. So everyone was thinking, maybe that's me. But Srivasa knew the truth. Then the brahmachari stood up. Oh Lord, maybe it's me. But I am not unqualified. I just drink milk. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very angry. Drinking milk is a useless activity. One cannot attain me by drinking milk. One can attain me only by pure bhakti. All these so-called good qualities of the non-devotees have no value. They cannot attract the Lord. High birth, beauty, wealth. For Krishna, this is nothing. Who can be more beautiful than Krishna? Who can have a higher birth than Krishna? This is unborn. That's the highest born. Who can be more knowledgeable, more wealthful, more strong? So these things cannot attract Krishna. But a little bit of non-duplicitous seva, little affectionate seva can attract. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu too much chastised this brahmachari. Drinking milk is a useless activity. One cannot attain me by drinking milk. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu glorified pure bhakti. Then Mahaprabhu ordered Srivas, kick him out. And the brahmachari was kicked out. But when he was going, he was thinking, Anyway, at least I saw once. At least I saw one time. I am very successful. My life is... He was thinking like this as he was kicked out. Then Lord Chaitanya could understand his humility. Then, okay, come on. So, should we do like that? Sneak in when I first came to Vrindavan. The Gurudev was saying, many times people try to sneak in morning time. They open the gates, those persons are dead. Then I said to Gurudev, if I stay in night time, will I see? And his eyes became red. See it and see what happens. So this Seva Kunj so much confidential. Here there is no place for Jatila or Kutila, not to speak of Chandravi or anything else. This Yoga Maya, who's just there in the northeast corner, she too much protect this place. What to speak of Jatila and Kutila, even sometimes Krishna cannot come in. So much confidential place. So sometimes Radhika in too much angry mood with Krishna, she goes there. This place is so much dear to Radharani. So, sometimes how Krishna will get in, then Krishna has to take up many disguises. Rupa Goswami described this in Damodara Maharaj. Sometimes Krishna, his famous disguise is Sham Sakhi. Gopi, dark complexion but very beautiful. So Krishna disguises himself and puts some kadamba flowers here in his choli, what they call, shirt. So he looks, in every respect, looks like a gopi. So this Sham Sakhi, what she sells? Bangles. Many things. Krishna comes in many disguises. Normally someone should feel a little shame to take this many disguises. But Krishna is so much rasik. So he comes disguised. Anyone want to sell bangles? Sometimes he comes as a massager. Massager is very low. Sorry. It's a very bad way to make money. But Krishna, anyway, if I massage any girl, all that girl's unhappiness disappears. Then the Sakhi is here. Yes, our Sakhi Radhika is very unhappy. If you can little massage her and remove her tension, then Krishna comes in like this as bangle seller, hairdresser, many disguises. So Krishna came in trying to sell something. Who knows what he's selling? But bangles. Then Krishna's bangles very attractive. Maharaj made one song, Chudiwala, Chudiwala, Chudiwala. Again, and this she's calling out, who wants these bangles? I have many colors. Cheap and best price. So this voice of Krishna is so much sweet. When Krishna speaks, then all cuckoos, all animals who are very proud of their singing and speaking power, all become silent. Krishna's voice is so attractive. So gopis hearing all this sound of this Sakhi, then their hearts also melt, tears coming from their eyes. Who is this? They don't know. Yoga Maya works like that. When Krishna wants something, Yoga Maya works very powerful. Even Radhika cannot know. That is the strength of Krishna's desire. So they call, come in. Then Krishna, especially in India, to put these bangles on, you have to hold the hand and then force them on. So Krishna catching the hand of Radhika and forcing these bangles, then Radhika knows the touch of Krishna. Gurudev used to say when the manjaris do their seva to Krishna, they comb Radhika's hair, and in just the same way that Krishna touches, they know that. And this way they give happiness to Radhika. And Radhika think, Krishna is a healer. There's so much expert. Because what will please Radhika more than that? So, Krishna catching the hand and putting these bangles, and Radhika knows the touch of Krishna. Who is this bangle seller? And then she understands this is Krishna. And Radhika becomes very happy. Oh, she says, I want to give you some gift, some donation. Then Sham Sakhi saying, no, your friendship is enough. I do not desire anything. No, I must give you something. Take my one sari, like prasad sari. All manjaris own. What Radhika gives them, they wearing that. So Krishna begins to perspire a little bit. Then Radhika says, you should just change into it now. We can see how you look. Krishna begins to perspire. No, I cannot do that now. I will change at home. Then Radhika indicates with her eyebrows, or Astasakhi's little move, in a little circle. What's the problem? You're a girl, we're a girl. Nothing to hide, nothing strange or bizarre here, is there? Then Krishna, he tries to escape, but Sakis grab him. And they're Bhagavan Shakti, no? Even Bhagavan cannot do anything against his own power, his own potency. So gopis grab him by force. They take Krishna's bogus dress off. Then these two flowers Krishna keeps here, they fall on the ground. Then Sakis see this too much love. This hasira. This Krishna also too much happy. Then Radharani is angry. Who can be angry when something like this happens? Then Krishna is successful because Radhika's angry mood broken. Then gopis too much also criticizing Krishna. Oh flowers, look, you took birth and you had a very high birth because these kadambas born in huge kadamba trees. You had a very high birth, but by the association of this debauchery, look what happened to you. You became fully degraded like this. They're making so many jokes like this. And Krishna, even though so much criticized and in one sense shamed, but too much happy because Radhika's mind broke. So this Man Bhanjan Leela is so much famous and so much attractive. So when devotees hear, by this again the meeting of Radha Krishna happens, devotees become so much blissful. So in separation, this place of meeting, Seva Kunj also place of separation. So when Radhika sometimes realized, when I cannot get Krishna like this, then too much separation, Radhika goes to Seva Kunj. This Rupa Goswami also described. When Radhika said Krishna not accept me, this is before their first meeting. Radhika feels some puravarat, some attachment to Krishna, but not met yet. So Krishna also had some indication of the gopis' attachment, but Krishna spoke in such a way as to neglect. I am not so easy just on the street like this. Durapi, I am the Param Purush, I am very rarely attained, difficult to attain. I am not like that. So when these words came, then Radhika's little sprout of affection for Krishna, like got hammered. Krishna not accept me. I gave up everything for him, and now he rejected. So Radhika, very sad, she went there to Seva Kunj, and she's describing to her Sakis, now I will give up the body. This body without the Seva of Krishna have no use, no value. Like it's Mahaprabhu in that mood would also say, now prema gandhospi terapi maha. I have no fragrance of love for Krishna. If I had love for him, he would accept me. So now what's the use of this body? This body is also like a heavy load without his affections. I will give up this body. So Saki, when I die, you tie my hands. There was one tamal tree. It used to be there, you could see the same tamal tree in time of Rupa Goswami. So she said, when I give up this body, at least tie my hands to this tamal tree. At least I can embrace Krishna when I give up my body. So when I die, the elements of my body can also serve him. His body is made of how many elements? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Fire. When I die, the fire element in my body, she may go to the sun, and in winter time shine on Krishna and give him some warmth and happiness. In the summertime, then how hot Vrindavan. So the water element in my body may go in the form of some cloud. When it rains, then I can serve Krishna. I can fall on his body, give him coolness. May the earth element in my body go on this dust of Vrindavan. When Krishna walks, then this very soft dust will give happiness to his Lord. In this way, Radhika prayed even, I cannot serve him now, but when I die, I may serve him in this way. So Rupa Goswami described all these pastimes of Seva Kunj. So we are very lucky. Then you can think, what is inside Radhika? When I first met Didi first time, and I asked some question. Because first time I'm hearing, we should serve Radhika. No one's speaking this. We never heard this before. Everyone's saying you should serve Krishna, dedicate to Krishna, think of Krishna. So I asked, we have to serve Radhika. And she said, Krishna wants to serve Radhika, you do not. Something like that she spoke. Inside Radhika, what is there even Krishna without her association, without her affection? You feel my life is useless. You could imagine what is there So we should, even Krishna can go to such lengths to get that association and seva, then how much more we need? How much more we should endeavor for that. So this Seva Kunj have so much, also power, so much influence. You serve here, and you stay here, what you feel. Katha here, what you feel, you can never feel in another place, because every place has its own glories. So Seva Kunj, Imli Tala, Sringhavat, this Parikrama, Yamuna, we are so much fortunate, everything within a stone's throw. Therefore Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj said this, Seva Kunj, this is the, what did he call it? It's the, what's the middle of a circle? No, not diameter there. He gave some word, it's like the central chakra, what's it called? Yeah, no. The center of a circle. What's it called? Anyway, well, the guys who dropped out of school at the age of 10, I do it now. It's like the pivot, right? Thank you so much. It's like the pivot, it means the whole spiritual world move around this Radha Damodara. So Goswami has established all these deities. We are too much fortunate to live here, or to speak of doing parikrama here, sleeping here, eating here. So this place also has its own power. So what can we say? Seva Kunj ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, prepare for drama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama.